Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds. Or if you're new here, hi, my name is Aaliyah, and today's video is a shell challenge. So I did Terrestrial Plays Shell Challenge. I found her over on Twitch a few weeks ago, a month ago or so, and love her streams. I will have her links in the description down below. Highly recommend that you check her out. Her streams are freaking amazing. But she is doing a shell challenge called the River Retreat Challenge or something along those lines, and I decided to take my swing at it, and today I'm going to show you what I did with the shell. So here is the shell challenge. There are two pieces of it with a river in between, and the idea is a typical shell challenge rules where you're not supposed to add any exterior walls, you're not supposed to change the exterior walls. You can take down the walls that are in the interior and add some more if you want, but the exterior has to stay the same. And the only exterior walls I added was for the fencing because I wanted to add spandrels under it to try to hide the white part that happens under fences. I tried that the best I could to try to hide that was to do that. So it's not actual rooms, do not worry, do not worry. But I had a lot of fun with this shell challenge, and based on the shape of the house, I thought it would be pretty difficult to work with a more traditional style house, so I went for a more modern style. I find that shell challenges, I typically go for modern style because of the roofing. Roofing is very hard when it's a weird shape, and to make it look like a more suburban type house or really anything, it's really hard if you can't get the roofing right. So I typically go the modern route because I find it a lot easier for shell challenges. And honestly, I just love how this came out. I think it's a super cute build. Tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here is I'm connecting them both with like a bridge across the water. And so my idea here is that it's a two-piece house for like one sim. I don't know why they live this way, but they do. And I will warn you that I accidentally paused my footage before decorating the second part of the house, so that would be the bedroom and another bathroom, and then the balcony on the second building that's like right on the left there with the big balcony. Yeah, none of that's recorded, so please stick around to see the screenshots if you want to see the whole part of that building. I really apologize. I noticed right at the end when I finished the entire build, I was like, great, let me stop this footage, stop recording, and I realized it was paused. And so at that point, I wasn't gonna redo that entire building, so I just decided, you know what, screenshots. It makes for a shorter video in the end anyways, if I can only include half the footage, because there's quite a bit of landscaping on this build, just because it is like central around a river. I figured it had to be very nature, and plus like I put a greenhouse on this build because you know me, I love my greenhouses, so clearly this sim loves gardening, loves plants, so I made sure to add tons of greenery. So plenty of landscaping at the start of the video, and then we get into the main house with the living room, dining room, and kitchen, and then upstairs there's an office, a bathroom, and the greenhouse. So that's like the main house, and then the second house that you don't see in the footage but you will see in screenshots is just the bedroom, like sleeping personal area. So really one building is where you would bring your guests, and the other building is where you would have to yourself, to the one sim. No one else goes in there, just you. That's the idea anyways. But yeah, love this shell challenge. I made sure to use lots of greenery, and there are a few limitations in terms of packs for this, so it was also interesting working along those limitations. So many times I tried to reach for eco lifestyle, and I was like, nope, can't do that, because she doesn't have eco lifestyle, so working within limitations was also a fun aspect of the challenge. But it's always good to work within limits because it makes it a little more easy for people to download in their game if there's less packs. So they're based off of my memory. We've got seasons, cats and dogs, outdoor retreat, romantic garden, cottage living, and paranormal, tiny living. I think that's all of them that are in the build. Maybe one more, but I think that's all of them. That was basically all the packs she has. She also has Oasis, but I did not use that because the filter for that is like kits, and I didn't want to accidentally try to use the Industrial Loft kit or Country Kitchen. I didn't want to use other kits by accident, so I just figured I would just leave that one out completely, and I think that was a good choice. I definitely would have messed up 100%. But you can see a little bit of the exterior of the second building, at least, while you can't really see the interior, but I would say it's pretty cute. It's massive. The entire bottom floor is a master bedroom with a giant closet. You'll have to see the screenshots. It's honestly like, woo, dream room there, but it's kind of unrealistic. The entire top floor is a bathroom as well, so it's kind of silly, but also just beautiful, so who cares? It's The Sims! It's The Sims, who cares? But yeah, lots of fun with the shell challenge, and landscaping was a lot of fun, and I'm really, really happy she had romantic garden because I've really been vibing with that for landscaping. The flowers that came with that pack are absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really, really happy she had that pack. And also cottage living, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't use like a crazy amount of cottage living in this, but it feels like a staple already, and just not being able to use it would have been like scary. I definitely, if I had the choice, probably would have used Machino stuff in this build because I am feeling a little bit of that industrial vibe just with the new kit coming out. And this was kind of almost like an industrial style just because it's very modern, but I kept it very black. It's not industrial, but it's black and modern. Close enough. My brain tends to equate industrial and modern more than it should. So I apologize. I'm not very good with understanding the styles, but I try my best. I gotta start watching some more HGTV again. It's been a few years since I like heavily watched that. A little bit about me, I was not an interesting person in high school at all. I loved watching HGTV, and that's what I would do most days after school, would be watch home and garden television. And if that's not the most lame thing for a teenager to do, I don't know what is. Let me know what lame things you guys did as teenagers. I would love to hear it. But I really, really love the kitchen that I made here. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I kind of want to recreate it similarly in another build in the future because I really liked the color scheme. It has like rose gold and white sort of vibes, and I kind of want to recreate that again in the future, maybe as an apartment or as like a small build for like, I don't know, a young adult girl, you know, my vibes. And I think that would be really, really interesting. So I may do that in the future because I really liked the combo of that stove, like the rose gold stove with the hanging plant with the rose gold, and then the pot from Country Living. I almost was like, oh my god, is that from the kit, the Country Kitchen kit? But it's hard to tell the difference between them at this point because they're very similar, and I know they both come with like some clutter items like that, and yeah. But I really, really like this kitchen, so I do think I want to try to redo it in the future, including like all my packs, and do it in a nice small build. Again, honestly, I really like this bottom floor layout and shape. So I don't know, if you see a build in the future that's very pink and white, then you know where my inspiration came from. It was from this build, and I kind of I want to do it again. I just like it. I like it a lot. Like, pink is not like my favorite color. I think in my last video I said that green was, and it's true, but pink is definitely like top as well. Very good colors, and they look good together too. That's the thing, is that whenever I am doing greenery in a house for a build and stuff, like trying to make it very plant-like and whatnot, fill it with every plant I possibly can, I always gravitate towards pink to kind of go with it, because I think green and pink look really, really good together. So yeah. Whoops. If you're wondering why I use so much pink, it's because I think it just looks so pretty with the green. And the sim that lives here clearly loves plants. They have a greenhouse on their house. They live on a river, literally on a river, because part of this main building is literally on the river. So that's kind of cool, and I just liked how light and airy, and honestly, this sim has so much space. I very much could have made this a multi-sim household, but that's no fun. It's not fun. I just wanna vibe and have fun and build what I want to build. So there's 2 massive bathrooms in this build. This one I thought was huge and big and awesome, and then I made an entire floor on the second building a bathroom. So it only gets bigger. So definitely make sure you check out the screenshots at the end of this video so you can see the rest of the build. I apologize again that I am stupid and didn't unpause when I came back to finish the build. I am very disappointed in myself because I haven't done that, I don't think, in a long time, and even then I think I've only done it once or twice where I've forgotten to record a part of a build. Like a huge part of the build. I've purposely left pieces out before, but not like on accident in a long time anyways. But you know, it happens, and you know what? It makes this video a little shorter. I could have cut it down a lot more. I probably would have cut down this part a lot more if I had that other part into it, but I just get to show you in more detail what I did for the first half, or first like 2/3 of the build, because most of the build was the part that was recorded anyways, so you get to see most of it at least, and with more detail because I didn't have to cut as much out to make it a shorter video. So we're still like under 15 minutes, which is fantastic. But we are coming to the end of the video, so make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what you think, and I will see you in a future video. And don't worry, Let's Builds will be coming back. I'm doing a mix of all sorts of different style videos now, so you'll see more interesting things in the future, but I will see you later. So have a great day, everyone. Bye!